Hello, Space Cowboys. Welcome to the Friday Silly Shill Show. I forget what day it is. Time loses all meaning during COVID days. I hope everyone's keeping well. It's been a bit of a crazy week. Lots has gone on, but today we've come together to battle the stupid. So let's go around the table and see who's here to join us. Steaming Cup of Reason, how are you today?
I am doing very good, sir. How are you today?
I'm doing excellent, thank you.
Good.
What's new in your part of the world?
Well, same old, working on the next part of Pen of Progress, part 2 from last week, which was an awesome episode, I must say. And Mega Mirror, we got Purple on with us tonight, so that's going to be good.
Cool. Excellent. And twiddling all the knobs, fiddling with all the buttons, and keeping this show on the road, Mr. Dawson, how are you today?
Oh, I'm actually out of breath. My son just got finished a call with one of his educators doing a Zoom thing and whatnot, and they ran a couple of minutes late, and I'm trying to get the stream started, and then he's like, oh, I want to go outside, and his shoes are in knots, and I'm trying to get them ready, and holy fuck, I need to catch my breath. But life is great. Things are kicking ass, and we've got a special treat for everybody. Tonight, we've got something cool and new. So, oh yeah, we got something cool coming up. I'm not going to spoil it yet, but we got something really cool.
All right, excellent. And also joining us, practically irregular at this point, Purple Rhymes with Orange. How are you today?
I'm doing okay.
Excellent. What's new in your world?
Well, being on, Mega Mirror's actually tomorrow morning, my time.
Yeah, it's always tough to get in line with Jeff's time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I have issues.
All right. Well, always good to have you with us.
We've got an echo coming from somewhere.
Do we have an echo? I don't hear one. Does anybody else hear that?
Every now and then it kicks in with Google Meets lately. There's something a little bit odd, and you can hear an echo when others don't. I've had it happen to me. I often wonder, shit, I just heard that. Did it go into the stream? Because I got 2 feeds running at once. I never really know.
Okay. Yeah, because I was checking that I had the YouTube muted, but it's still echoing.
I'm not sure what's going on. Barman in the chat says there's no echo on the stream. I don't know. We'll try and work that out. Okay. Let's see who else is with us here. Vishanti, how are you today?
Hey, Kevin. Just emerging from my migraine cave of pain and misery, but it seems to be resolving itself now, so hopefully I'll have a little more energy tonight than I would normally.
Hopefully some stupid will send you a bit of a shock to the system.
I just got over a headache. I don't need another one.
Then you are in the wrong meat.
I know, right? Why do I do this to myself?
Always good to have you with us. And keeping an eye on the chat and keeping all of us in line as usual, we have Aimee Hogan. How are you today?
I am doing great. Thank you very much. I'm excited about tonight. We've got, like Dick said, we have some fun things going on. We've got some awesome stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I want to thank Purple Rhymes with Orange for coming on. I'm so excited to have you. And thank you to everyone in the chat for coming as well. Thank you.
Excellent. And we've got some interesting stupid today. I know we've got kind of a surprising thing, but I don't think we were going to lead off with that, were we?
No.
Okay, well, what do we have on the docket for today?
Well, let me dig in here because I did, without any of you knowing, get into some real shenanigans in the background earlier. Ho. So let's see here. First off, let's make it a question of aesthetics. Something that is tolerable to look at or just horrific and nasty?
I say horrific and nasty because if it's that bad, we can follow it up with the not bad.
Okay. All right. That sounds like good logic, right? What do you guys think? Everybody in agreements here?
Sounds good.
Sure, I think so. Sounds good.
All right. Now, this is totally a case of careful what you ask for. Oh, what happened here? Everything's all screwed up. Okay, I just need 1 second. There we go. All right. And oh, where are all my buttons? So hold on a second here. I got to fix something. Something just my little Stream Deck thingy just died. There we go. Okay, got it back. All right, that was weird. I was about to hit the button and it wasn't the one I was looking for. Yeah, this is totally a case of careful what you wish for.
Okay, if you cannot comprehend this easily provable, no one would even
I've made
want
a
to
mistake.
prove it. It's that easy to figure out, okay? If
We're not
take
seeing that on the
Thor
feed.
model and put it into a,
No.
like,
There it is.
like let's put it on train tracks. Planes, trains, and automobiles. That's what
It's not moving, though.
do.
It's frozen.
If you try to explain their relative motion wizardry, they just always forget that it's angular motion we're talking about. So they always want to do it on a straight track, like train tracks. Okay, let's do that. So again, like we've talked about before, if I were to put something, at a 1-inch diameter by the North Pole, it would have to move 3.14 inches in 1 day. If I put something on the equator, it has to move 24,000 miles, therefore has to be moving at 1,000 miles per hour. Would you rather be struck by a train coming by that has a pole hanging off of it? Which would you rather be struck by? The train moving 3 inches per day or the train moving at 1,000 miles per hour? Which do you think is going to have more?
He's getting the goat.
Oh.
Well, first of
Go
all,
ahead.
I want to say, Danny, it is very lovely to see you for once not just ranting and raving about pedos and Satanists and Nazis and whatever else you go on about. It's delightful to see you trying to make a point again. But trying is the key word there. Every time he referred to the speed of the object, I kept saying, in reference to what?
Yeah.
Because he can't seem to figure out that kind of measurement, miles per hour, really only matters when it's in reference to something.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna say, doesn't it need a reference point or a reference frame?
Yeah. Like,
Not that I
that's
expect him to
why
get
we
that,
describe. Well, that's why we describe 15 degrees per hour, because it's in reference to the sun, EiE Hunter says. All right. I've got nothing for that. Anybody?
Well, I guess it makes sense because it's the stationary, and therefore you've got something. But shit, I lost my train of thought. Damn it. I had one too. I looked over at the screen and saw that fucking face, and
Toot, Dick's train of thought derailed.
Yeah. Well, okay, look at it this way. If you're in a car doing 100 miles an hour, that's a pretty good speed. But if you're in a plane going the opposite direction, the car's going backwards. If you're watching a car move at 1,000 miles an hour and it's driving along the equator, and you pull yourself off the Earth and watch from the moon. Now, where's your frame? Is it the car moving on the Earth, or is it just the car moving comparative to where you are? Because now you've got two different speeds.
Pratt doesn't know that.
No, he can't get it at all, right? It's like all these guys, they don't understand anything that has to do with relativity.
Yeah.
I mean,
But,
basic freaking like high school physics is too much for them. Why would they understand relativity?
Yeah, but I thought this was interesting because instead of just, like Kevin said, instead of just ranting, he's actually trying to achieve a thought experiment here.
Yeah, he is. But he's completely missing the fucking point. I mean, he'd have to be floating above the surface of the Earth, stationary, which is not possible. And the train would be stationary, not moving at all. It's relying on the speed of the Earth's rotation. That's going to take a whole fucking day for that train to come around and strike him. And by the time it does fucking hit him, it'll probably take 2 or 3 minutes before it starts making a dent in his skin because, well, I mean.
If you could somehow separate yourself from the closed system that is Earth and its atmosphere so that you could remain stationary. I mean, number one, this guy's attention span is not long enough to wait for this to happen, right? And, number two, it would be like it was filmed by the slow-mo guys.
Exactly.
I'm just imagining it's like the Austin Powers scene, except it's a train coming towards Pratt, and he's going, "No!"
Too funny.
What a moron.
We let him try a little harder? Or do you guys...
What he proposes actually presents an experiment that he could use to debunk himself. He was big on why water wouldn't stick to a spinning ball. So why don't you take a ball and put it on your drill and put one pole on the end of it and one pole stuck in the center of it and see which one's moving faster.
Well, I think that maybe he should just try Dell's experiment and take a dented soccer ball and then take it out in his backyard and just drip water on it from a garden hose.
I think he should use his own melon as the ball.
Yeah, I think he's so fucking slow, he can't even relate to his own fucking garage, and then let alone the fucking world around him.
I mean, look at the face right now.
I know.
Sorry, Jeff, go.
I think he's using that fucking water heater as the world's biggest bong.
Yeah, look at him. I mean, it looks like a spring just let go in the 70s chair that he's sitting on and clean up the hoop, man. Look, poof.
Oh.
It's also, I feel like it's also the same look he has when he hears his wife opening that door behind him half the time, and he scrambles to hide whichever tab he has open.
If I would put money on the fact that if his wife ever opened that door when he was actually doing one of these videos, you would swear you would just go, Jabba.
Yeah. I wonder how old he is. He looks like he's got to be in his 50s.
Yeah, he's got to be older than me. He better be.
A couple of weeks back, I think actually it was last week, I saw a response video he did to Irish Demon, and he was toting out like, I'm bringing 5 years of machinist experience to the table. What are you bringing? I'm sitting there going, 5 years of machinist experience? That's all you managed to accomplish in 50 years of life? You fucking loser. Not to mention the fact that what the fuck does machining experience have to do with anything?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Well,
go ahead, Dick.
Well, one can safely assume that whatever state he lives in has machine shop in their prison.
Yeah, you sure wouldn't want it in the nut house.
Well, now two people have confirmed it. So what I need to point out here is this is what Flat Earth does to you. He's 43.
What?
Wow.
That's a lie.
And in all he can do is manage to come up with 5 years of machining experience. What the fuck have you been doing with the rest of your life, you dumbass?
There's no way. I refuse to believe that he's 43. I'm going to need some empirical evidence for that.
Wow. I'm 50 and I look better than him.
Yeah, I was going to say that would mean I was already a teenager when he was born.
Wow.
I'm older than him. Holy crap. And I look better than him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, there's a saying that racism ages you, and it do.
Oh, hate ages
it does. People who
Being
keep the hate
douche
in.
ages you.
Yeah. And he's on social benefits with a bad back.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
yes.
I should have known, because the people who crow the loudest about welfare programs, those are the people that use them the most.
Yeah.
William Foley pointed out he's a smoker. It ages one.
Oh,
So is Dawson,
yeah.
and he's still looks
Yeah,
years older
Dick
than Dawson.
looks way younger than him.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, I'm shocked. I thought for sure he was at least my age and just, weathered, right? Wow.
That's shocking.
He's not even old enough for me to have stuffed him in lockers,
Yeah.
It would have happened. Let's face it. Should we hear more from the pumpkin that shaved its head and spoke?
Sure.
Fucking douchebag this guy
Of
is.
course. And since, isn't there some little law or something regarding physics called for every action there's an equal opposite reaction? How can water at the North Pole be displaying the same supposed reaction as at the equator when the pole is only rotating at 3.14 inches per day force, and any water sitting on the equator is working at 1,000 mile per hour?
Wait, what? With
Oh,
inches
Danny.
per day force? What?
Danny, you've gotten very confused. The rotation of the Earth is not what holds water down.
No. No.
I don't even know what to say. Inches per day force? What is that?
I am okay. We are now going to award the word salad of the fucking show award each time we go live, and it has just been one. You son of a bitch! That was wild.
Holy crap.
Fuck.
But I mean, everything he's saying here, I think it was Cyman Dan, maybe, or someone else who did the math on this once and basically pointed out that all of the various differences between being at the equator and being at the pole, weight differences, the rotation of the Earth differences, all those sorts of things, they've done the math on it, and it's basically nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's only perceptible if you're trying to measure it.
Yeah. Yeah, Wolfie 6020 proved that.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh yeah, with the different weights at different.
At the equator, yeah.
Yeah.
And the difference was freaking minuscule. And he had to go through a lot of crap to get that measurement.
Oh yeah. Tony Regime in the chat says, Pratt is still wondering if the sea would be deeper if there were no sponges. That's a good one. Oh man, this whole equal and opposite reaction, and then he applies it to the oceans and how they're different, or they're not different based on. Oh, wow! Is this guy thick? That's amazing.
Pratt seems like the kind of guy to be worried about overpopulation causing an island to tip over. Oh wait, that was a sitting politician.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, unbelievable.
Oh man. And to think that sitting politician was about this man's IQ, and yet,
Yeah.
Well, now we've
That's
got
insane.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, so
oh, that's a bad one too. We shouldn't get too into politics, though. Let's keep to this fucking twit. Should we let him go a bit more then, and see what else he can fuck up?
Yeah, see how long the fucking hamster lasts.
All right.
4,000 mile per day force. Obviously, having to move much faster, creating much more force. And what's the easiest substance on Earth to demonstrate force with? Water.
These forces that you're inventing?
A puddle of water sitting on ground that is moving at 3 inches per day is ever going to act the same as water sitting at 1,000 mile per hour on land. And how do we prove this? Like I just told you, go stand in front of a train moving at 3 inches per day versus one moving at 1,000 miles per hour.
He wants to compare inches to miles.
Which one's going to do more damage? The globe priest wants you to think they'll do the same damage. There's no difference between.
Sorry.
So let's just play along for a second here, Danny boy. Where do you suppose I'm going to find a train moving 3 inches per day?
That's just a euphemism for his sex life.
Well, doesn't this mean a glass of water on a commercial airliner should behave differently from a glass of water in a sitting puddle?
Yeah.
Does he expect the puddle to just fly away because it's at the equator and instantly turn to mist versus it just sits there at the North Pole? I mean, let's never mind frozen and temperatures and whatnot, but gravity, come on. And then the train has nothing to do with gravity, but the water kind of needs gravity. And it's so bad, Daniel. How, at this point, you got to wonder, is he just is this on purpose? Does he just get his rocks off by sitting beside the water heater and being a twit? Does he actually go to work and go, look what I did. Look at this. I'm the biggest troll ever. Because, I mean, come on, really? How does this guy remember to, feed himself or shit in the morning being this fucking stupid?
Yeah, that's why he's got a wife.
I don't think he has problems taking a shit. I mean, it's so much work for him to fucking think of something. His brain can't control the rest of his body. So,
yeah. Well, it still comes out the wrong orifice. Comes out of his fucking mouth every day.
I mean, look at the fucking blank stare of confusion on him.
Oh yeah,
it's like that fucking hamster must be running its little ass off in there just to keep him going.
It died 3 years ago. Are you kidding?
Yeah, the momentum of it is fucking slowing him.
Yeah, that's the smell when you get too close to him. It's not that he's allergic to deodorant. It's the fucking dead hamster in his melon. Shall we let's see here. How long do we got? There's a minute left. Shall we let him go?
Yeah, might as well.
All right.
The North Pole train moving at 3 inches per day is going to create the same amount of force, according to them, as the equator train at 1,000 miles an hour. So you got nothing to worry about. Maybe we should do that experiment. Globe priests are the ones that insist, the Earth only rotates one per day, so it's equal force all throughout the globe. That's called insanity. That has nothing to do with physics. So they can go stand in front of the 1,000-mile-an-hour train and prove that it's going to have the same amount of force as the 3-inch per day train. Can't wait to do that experiment. Should be great.
I bet
volunteers to prove their nonsense from the globe. Or we'll get every excuse in the book why they deny these physical facts and cling on to their globe heliocentric insanity fantasy.
Because it's the only thing that fucking separates us from you, you dumb fuck.
I mean, seriously, Pratt, we can solve this so fast it's not funny. You and I will get together. I don't care where. I'll fly there and meet you, okay? I'm going to be wearing some serious-ass masks because you're a fucking idiot. But we'll go up, 30th floor, okay? That's far enough that with the Earth rotating underneath you as you fall, you won't land directly under the window when I kick your fucking ass out of it, idiot. God. But seriously, that would, suicide victims would be found down the block.
Yeah. They just don't fucking get it. They just don't. All this bullshit about 1,000 miles an hour. If that were true, and that train was going 1,000 miles an hour with the rotation of the Earth, you're standing on the Earth next to that fucking train. It's parked.
Yeah. And if you get yourself a little jetpack and hover beside it, unless you go somewhere, it isn't. It's just that simple, man.
That fucking thing is still parked, and you're fucking hovering right next to it, not moving. And both of you are going around at 1,000 miles an hour, and it's going to take you 24 hours to go all the way around.
Yeah. Ugly German truth. But that's his point. He expects the shift to happen, and nobody can show it to him because the real physics do not allow for it. For him, the failure to land elsewhere is proof of.
Proof of flat Earth, but he's working in the wrong framework. It's what they always do. They ask for something impossible, knowing that when you demonstrate what actually happens, they go, "Oh, well, that's proof of flat Earth."
Yeah. It's too funny. That's amazing. Wow. Well, anybody want to sound off on them before we get to the next one?
Pratt can, Pratt can very much go fuck himself because if anyone happens to remember his last two videos, both of them are things that should be getting him permanently kicked off of YouTube. First, calling other people pedophiles, Nazis, and Satanists, and second, letting everyone know that you already have a backup channel because you know YouTube is going to delete you. Those backup channels are against YouTube's rules. He should be banned from the service completely, but they can't / won't do it.
Yeah. And how many people can live at one IP address with channels that are always about the same crap? YouTube, come on, seriously? You can find 3 seconds of audio buried under somebody masturbating, but you can't figure that out? Fuck.
Exactly.
So, here we got, interesting enough, we've got the Flat Earth Sun Moon Zodiac Clock app.
Oh, this ought to be fun.
Right? We've got the Fifth Dimension. We've got, I don't know, some bitch doctor says FDA broke the law. We've got one just titled Rose and another titled Cassie, and it's just 2 chicks doing vertical video. Anything catch? Oh, we got one called Hold the Line, and I watched the first 30 seconds of it, and it's fucked up propaganda weirdness. It's fucked right up. Anything catching your eyes or your ears yet? Your eyes.
The Fifth Dimension sounds kind of fun.
Cool.
Yeah,
Fifth
and there's
Dimension.
the thumbnail is 6 circles, so promising already.
At the very least,
of Aquarius.
At least 5-dimensional space is a concept that exists in reality, as opposed to most flat Earth videos.
I'm pretty sure that's not where we're about to go.
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay, so the Fifth Dimension.
It's a spring of energy that separates the antimatter into electrons and protons, causing the atomic model to be inside out, where the electrons are in the middle and matter is centrifused.
Why do people start mid-sentence?
The universal model to be inside out, where the inner elements are collapsed into a solid sphere, which pulls out a bundle of electrons to counterbalance, which we know as the sun, and all the planets are aligned to the sun based off their proton and mass ratio. These springs of ether also transmit light, which, since they converge in the middle, we can prove they exist by extending the original interferometer experiment, which tests the horizontal plane relative to the Earth's surface, and extend that to test the z-axis, showing that the speed of light is not constant, but rather it's slowing down as you increase your altitude, suggesting that time is ticking by slower and all 3 dimensions are contracting along the radius, meaning that the Earth, for all experimental purposes, acts flat. However, light tends to contract upwards, and that is the reason why we can see objects farther than we should. That is the 5th dimension.
What the fuck just hit me?
The stupid express.
Yeah, the only thing I understood about that is he has a spirograph set.
Yeah.
I was trying to type in his Twitter handle, but the video was over too quickly.
It's that Darrow's guy that was on MC Toon's channel a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I didn't see it. That was screwed up. So light bends up because the dimensions compress the higher you go, which explains why the Earth is flat and doesn't look it, or what the hell was that?
Something about that our universe is inside out.
Wow. That hurt. That hurt. Colin says it's Doug DeRosa. He's a concave earther. Ah, okay. Okay. So he believes that the Earth lives within, I don't know, like the anus of a woolly mammoth or something.
Yes.
Interesting.
Something like that.
Well, is this one of those super Earth things where it's just like one crater on a much larger plane?
Yeah, Ugly German Truth says it's similar to Jeranism's bullshit of the personal domes, just with more techno babble.
Yeah.
Wow, that was shockingly horrible. Like, that was...
It was just confusing. There wasn't any point you can identify to try and dispute.
Yeah. That video alone is going to sell quite a bit of alcohol if it ever gets popular. I do know that.
Oh, fucking kidding.
You know. So let's dig into the bag. What do we got here? We got this Dr. Shit.
That's what the Flat Earth conspiracy is all about. It's a massive ad campaign to sell alcohol.
Oh. We got one that ties in with that. So, you remember he did the whole thing with the speed of light changing with altitude. Here we have a video called Lego, as in Lego bricks, interferometer test, change in speed of light over change in altitude.
No, you're not abusing Lego around me.
That sounds like it's going to hurt.
Yeah. Do you think we should go with? Should we try it, or should we just get out of that entirely?
Lego.
Okay.
Yeah. I got my Tylenol handy, so.
Yeah, you're gonna need it, I think. Let me just get this set up. This is a weirdly sized video. It's just kind of irritating, actually. Okay, there we go. I got it all set up here. It's not a very long video either. We've got a few short ones in. So, okay, this is some asshole fucking around with Lego. Here we go.
Awesome.
Hello world, Douglas James here, and this is my homemade interferometer. We start with a laser pointer, which is powered by 2 AAA batteries. That laser is sent through this corridor in which it intersects a beam splitter. I don't know if you can see it, but I promise it's in there. That beam splitter will allow half the beams to travel straight through, and the other half will take a 90-degree turn. At the end of each path is a mirror, where the beam will then bounce back, and this one will go straight through, and this one will make a turn. And then the beams will travel out of this eyepiece and diffuse so that we can read the interference pattern easier. So what we see out here are vertical dark lines, which is where there is destructive interference, and historically, this device is essentially a motion detector for the Earth. It was used in 1922 by Albert Bertelson.
Fuck you. Get the fuck out. How many times do we have to do this? Over and over and over and over again. The Michelson-Morley experiment relied on the fact that the Earth moved and rotated.
Yes.
It could not have been performed if it didn't.
And it would be a waste of time. Because the whole idea is testing for the what did they call it? Luminiferous ether. If there was no motion, there was nothing to test.
Exactly.
Right?
That's right.
Yeah. It was meant to test whether or not light needed a medium to move through space.
Yeah, and because the Earth orbits the sun, they could test in both directions, therefore, taking that out of the equation, right? The whole thing was, but this guy made this guy, look, it's Lego, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not an expert on interferometers. The thing might work. He doesn't know how to fucking use it, though, because he doesn't even know what it's for.
What an idiot.
Jin's in the chat. Jin, it's the same fucking thing as the last one. Well, that's why we figured we'd get them over with. But
this is like those crazy videos you see where like very poor people in like Uganda or somewhere try to build their own helicopter, and all they've got to work on is like they've seen one on TV. Like, this is what you get.
I feel like I'm being punked right now, to be honest. But we still haven't got to the part where everything changes due to elevation. And we're almost halfway through the video already. It's only 2 minutes, 30 seconds. So,
all right.
Okay.
Yeah, put your work. Yeah. Put your work helmets on because it's probably going to hit like a ton of bricks.
And Michael Morley. And what they did was they rotated it around its XY plane to see if there would be a Doppler effect causing one of these paths to interfere with the other. However, to their surprise, dubbing it the world's most famous failed experiment, we see that there is no shift, which suggested directly that the Earth was standing still, motionless. However,
no, it did not.
No, it didn't. It just didn't at all. What it showed was regardless of the direction of the Earth traveling and regardless of the direction of the light traveling for or against the travel of the Earth, there was no difference in the speed of light, and therefore light wasn't traveling through a medium because it wasn't being affected by the motion of the things in it and around it. Right?
Yeah. Hence the conclusion that light is a universal constant.
Yeah. Right? Absolutely ridiculous. Aimee!
Here we are. Oh, sorry.
Yes, please. We forgot to call in. I forgot to call in Matt this afternoon. The fake news there. I think he feels a little better.
Don't copy me.
He had to say that and he had to get that out of his system. So there we go.
Sorry, buddy.
Okay, it was Mama's fault.
Mama's fault.
I wanted to pull it up here because just quoting the experiment directly really disproves this very effectively. This is from Albert Michelson himself in 1887. The experiments on the relative motion of the Earth and ether have been completed and the result decidedly negative. What he is saying is... Sorry, Dick, were you going to say something?
Oh, no, I was giggling.
What he is saying is that there is no connection between the relative motion of the Earth and any supposed ether.
Yeah.
Does not say for any, like, at no point during this experiment did anyone even suggest the concept that Earth did not move.
No.
Although DKG raises a good point, to be fair, this is the most impressive setup we've seen these idiots do.
I'll give that. Yeah, I'll agree with that for sure. Because I mean, this is a lot better than the bendy tube on the barbecue.
Better than that. It's better than Phuket's penis pump in his shower. It's better than Riley's egg.
Yeah, Phuket's jar of fucking antipasta on a big iron cube.
Or what about that idiot in the bathtub? That was the worst.
Oh God. I forgot about that.
I'm glad he didn't stand up.
Oh man, I had nightmares that he did. It was awful. Should we let this idiot finish then?
Yeah, can't be much left.
No, there's not.
Einstein stepped up and suggested that it is the speed of light which is constant, not the motion of the Earth. And so,
Hold on. Einstein did not throw in that, it's not the Earth moving, but light's a constant. What? No. Prick. That did not get said. Fuck you.
Well, I mean, first of all, this experiment was, 50 years before Einstein, working with, Project Manhattan and stuff like that? Just a little bit before his time.
Wow. Oh man. Okay, I'll let him keep going, but I would just, I wasn't you're not sweeping that under the rug.
Relativity was born.
Yeah.
However, in 2009, Professor Martin Grusnick on YouTube performed this experiment with the vertical variation, and he changed the altitude of each path. And by doing so, it caused the interference pattern to shift dramatically, which violates essentially the principles of Einstein's theories. So this device, turned on its side, has sparked a
It's
new
simply
debate
maintaining
on
its
laws of light.
alignment with the
So
fucking-
with my book, The Bubble,
the
which is
angle of
available on
direction.
Amazon, will soon be available to read for free once I come up with a website.
He's not quantifying
aims
this.
to
He's
explain
saying
this
it's
phenomenon
different,
in
but
a
it
new
doesn't look
sense.
different.
A new model for the atomic model, the universal model, and the Earth itself. So I appreciate your attention. Thanks for watching, and I hope to read your comments soon. Thank you.
So he's suggesting that rotating the apparatus 90 degrees somehow changes everything, and yet all we saw was the same bullshit coming out of his fucking Lego?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Interesting.
him saying it was different and then physically doing that didn't show us anything because the pattern coming out of the flashlight looked exactly the same.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
just
what I was
realigned.
thinking. Like, what am I looking at here?
Yeah.
And then my second thought was, well, if anything changes, you're looking at drywall. Drywall is not straight, dude. Like up and down, that stuff is not vertically level. I know because I've installed a lot of it. Everyone,
also not
please
flat.
learn this lesson. Your floors are not flat or level, and your walls are not flat or level.
Yeah.
They look it, but they're not.
No.
Well, it's a
And
matter of what's your degree of accuracy. How much of an error are you willing to accept without noticing?
yeah. And the human eye can't see until it's quite less than perfect. So,
Yep.
wow. Yeah, he made a Lego, Gary. That's funny.
It did kind of make a Lego.
Yeah, that's funny. All right, so 1 second here. So, yeah, you caught the end of it on Kevin's. That was funny. Should we do? Yeah. Should we bring up our other little special for tonight?
Ooh, sure.
Right?
What you got for us?
It'll be fun.
Yeah, here we go. So this is BlueStacks, and it is a way of running Android stuff on your Windows PC. And as you can see there, we've got it loaded up with Flat Earth apps, and we're going to review a couple. So let's see here. We got one called Flat Earth, and then we got Flat Earth -1. So they probably killed one of their members. I'm not really sure how that works. This one I think is called the Flat Earth Clock. They won't even let me read them. This one here, look, can you guys see my mouse? I thought I put it on, but top right one, that's Mark fucking Sargent's face. Yeah, but this one here said that it was going to be like, whoa, what just happened? Okay, I want the app, not this crap. What is this? Oh man, really? What is this? How do
What are we looking at?
I don't know. Social networks and stuff
These
like
are tweets. These are tweets. Or they were, yeah.
That's probably what
okay,
it is.
hold. Yeah, but it was supposed to be like a flat Earth clock map or something. Let's try this one. Let's see what this one's got to offer.
What do you expect from an app written by a flat earther?
Well, judging by what I'm seeing right now, I don't know, the ice wall? What's going on here? You know? Let's see. Like, we want to do this raw so that we don't know what's coming, right? So, you know, now look, this one went all vertical on it. What? Memory is full. Why? What happened? Maybe there's an issue with the what is this? Oh, flat Earth people with social crap or something. So, oh yeah, the flat Earth curve calculator. I found that.
What?
Yeah.
None of these are opening though. It seems.
Yeah, they're not.
Oh man.
It's giving you some kind of issue.
Yeah. They worked. One of them loaded. Oh no, I didn't load one of these. I loaded that test app. Remember?
Yeah.
Here, hold on a second. Here, let me just go into this.
I don't know what you. I don't know what you used for a test app. I suggested Angry Birds.
Yeah, I don't even remember what I grabbed. It was some. I don't know. You had to slide things so that people could attack each other. It was really lame. Okay, hold on a minute. See if we can get any of these to run. Oh!
We don't see anything.
Oh, no. Let's try this again then.
It just faded out and then faded back in.
Did it? You're still not seeing it, though, are you?
Black screen.
Yeah. Oh, I see it. Lost its grab. There we go. Okay. So there we go. Okay. So, thank you for installing the Flat Earth map. I don't care about your privacy policy. How do you use it?
Hang on. Okay. In that welcome screen, they spelled welcome wrong, and they put thank you for installing Flat Earth app. Not the Flat Earth app, just Flat Earth app. And then
it's like Riley's scientific method.
And then it says Flat Earth app display Earth, Sun, Moon, and 4 more celestial bodies. There's typos. Oh, for God's sake! And you just I understand some people aren't that great at spelling, but you have no excuse in the 21st century when you understand that proofreading is a thing you can do.
Yeah.
Before you
this is going to be funny.
Fucking app on the App Store.
Okay, should I click? Do we want to see the tutorials? Let's see here. What do we do? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Rotate clockwise or counterclockwise. It already sounds like I'm on Pornhub. Around the North Pole to move time. On the ice edge to rotate the whole map. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, is it just rotating a still freaking image?
Well, the moon jiggles. Look.
Oh, it does?
Do a little dance. Okay. Make a little love. Pinpoint any location on the map to find. Okay. Right, left or right
Direction.
on latitude.
We got to take a flat Earth road trip.
Oh. Double tap on the map to zoom. Oh, look at this.
Okay, so this is supposed to be showing how day and night works.
Yeah. Unfortunately, light does not spread in an exact friggin' horizontal.
Well, look.
It does that thing. You're going to explain it, Dick. Go ahead.
Yeah. So the photons going from the sun directly forward into the center of the app, you can see where I'm pointing there, have way less to travel than these ones over here. So, do they have a little meeting first? And they go, all right, okay, let's see here. You're not quite in good shape, but you're a total athlete. So the athletes, you guys break wide, and all you fat fucks right up the center. Ready, go. What the hell's going on here?
Well, and with the moon right on the delineator line, doesn't that mean that most of the people on the night side will never see the moon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. This is a friggin' joke.
Now, how do we do dates again?
I wasn't paying attention to the
tutorial. Here we go.
The calendar up there, yeah. Okay, wait.
So somebody find me a no moon. We need moon cycle dates.
I'm finding a lunar calendar here. Okay.
Thank you.
And I'm going to coincide this with what year is that? Okay, so
2025.
2025. Lunar calendar 2025. Come on. Which is which? 305. Which is month? Which is day?
3 is month, 5 is day.
Okay. October. Fuck it. This website is awful. Somebody else help me.
Well, you said October, so that's the 10th month, right?
Yeah. It's just the way they've done this is not intuitive.
Oh, look, I put the moon in the dark spot.
Yay.
I feel like it's like mini golf, man. You just have to do it by numbers.
Yeah.
So wait, so it's day month?
Durham's got one. Put in December 20th for the solstice.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris. Whoops.
Oh, wonderful.
That's the
moon
solstice,
is
everyone.
right next to the sun, and it's fucking black. What's up with that?
That's yin yang. It just doesn't have the little swoosh. You know?
Holy crap.
Hey, with the sun on that island-like part there, it almost makes it look like a sarcophagus, and like, you know, the spirit is coming out of the head part. But yeah, this is neat. Neat look. Come on, Moon. Follow me.
This app is begging for the Mario Brothers music.
Look at here. Look at how the light just kind of goes, I think I could get into that corner a bit more.
About that. Why is the
Kevin.
sun now more of a crescent than just half?
I don't know how to say this person's name. Is it Slick X666 or Silk? I can't tell. It's too close together. But they said, Dick Dawson, can you please stop moving the sun? It's changing reality. And you were muted in your laughter there.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I killed the first part of it.
The sunshine area is actually larger when this is supposed to be December.
Yeah.
Which in the northern hemisphere is when the days are much shorter.
Yeah.
Well, and this is supposed to be the solstice.
Yeah, so that's supposed to be the shortest day of the year.
Right. And it's essentially backwards.
Yeah.
Chris was asking, is this one of Dirth's apps? It didn't come up as Dirth. I didn't see his name in the listing, but I mean, you know, what does it take to just, you know, quickly file an LLC or something? Do the eclipse in USA a few years ago. Okay, let's find an eclipse. Yes.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Woden Toad is saying August 1st, 2017. I don't know what that date is, though.
Okay.
That was the eclipse. Perfect.
Oh, okay. August 1st.
August 21st.
Oh, okay. Oops.
Yeah, that was when you could see a complete eclipse over parts of North America.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Except it's in the middle of the ocean.
It's wrong, but it's almost, it knows something's going to happen. Or rather, something happened.
Well, but even though the moon is between the Earth and the sun, it still hasn't cast any shadow on the Earth.
Yeah.
David Weiss. Oh, yeah, I did. That name might be familiar there, Facty. It might be.
That's Dirt's name.
Yeah, that might be. But there was, like, I found a bunch of these, so it's a little confused now. Yeah, so, like, look, they really actually made an attempt on that one.
It did. I'm wondering.
Oh, fuck, that's Australia? The sarcophagus is Australia?
I'm wondering when the next solar eclipse will be. Because here's the thing. It's done very well on something in the past. It's done very poorly on everything in the future.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because you could easily,
December 4th, 2021, there will be a total solar eclipse.
December.
Also, I know this is
4th.
probably a given, but why is the sunlight stopping where it is on a flat Earth?
I can't get that. Yeah.
Why is it not covering a larger distance? Like
have a mind of their own.
Yeah, I mean, like right there, what you're showing is the sun covering, 2/3 of the Earth, but every other time it's about half. Like, why?
Yeah.
What's stopping it?
It's also like
Vishanti, have you ever?
Curving.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever argued with a teenage photon? They're fucking stubborn. They do what they want to do.
Yeah, why is it that the light has not radiated out in equal distance from all points on the sun?
It makes no sense at all. That's like if I turned on a flashlight in a dark room that was an exact square and I stand in the middle, sometimes I might see the wall, sometimes I might not. But as I rotate, you just never know what it's going to do. It's ridiculous. Oh, is there anything else we should do with this fucking app?
No, I want to see that fucking clock.
Yeah, let's see here. Rise, set, and zenith. Wow. Look at this. Oh, look, they even make you pay to unlock, like you're going to want to find Saturn. Okay. So here, let's close this one and let's try the clock because I think I got these working a bit better now. Let's see here what happens. Oh, this one's a big widescreener, or is it even going to come up? That's not looking good, is it?
Nope.
Let's try. Or is this the one I just went into?
I think that's the one you just did.
It doesn't come up now.
Did it lose the gravity?
Yeah. Oh, here's one called Flat Earth GPS. I mean, come on, please work. I've just got to see that. Whoa.
Do they know what GPS stands for?
Oh, it started playing some awful music in my headphones. You're so lucky you didn't fucking hear. Here, I think this thing's screwed up again. I'm just going to restart this little emulator thing that I'm using. It just seems to be a little bit finicky. But we'll see if we can get one more of them to load, right? Why not? And then we still got time to get into a couple more. Let's see. Just try and now I'll try one of the other ones here. Well, I think a few of the other ones might take a little bit of coaxing to try to make them work. Because I bet they're like old versions. So I'm going to have to do like different emulated versions of Android and whatnot, Mm-hmm. Yeah. But, at least we got to see one of them, right? Better than nothing, What are you going to do? So back to normal programming then? What do you think here?
Absolutely. What do we got?
All right. We got a whole whack of stupid in this. Let me get back over to the list, and we have, let's see, we have, did we watch that one? What About Hell? Remember?
No.
Did we watch that one? Okay, I didn't think so. And we've got, Prancer-Size, a fitness workout. What? What are you doing, Colin? Yeah, what is that? That scares me. 25 critical thinking questions about the COVID-19 pandemic. That's scary. And we have our choice between Rose or Cassie.
At 25 critical thinking, we did that.
Did we? Is that one? Okay. I thought the one we did was 10.
That was why aren't the streets flooded with ambulances moving to and fro like it's a zombie movie?
Yeah.
And those are critical thinking questions.
Yeah. I remember.
Well, what do you think then? We got Rose, Cassie. There's a couple of more Pratts in there where he actually does thought experiments, not just insulting people. There's one, it looks like It looks like a CC looking guide. It says, "Don't get me started on our flat Earth." Prancer size fitness workout. I still don't understand why that's there. There's amid the chaos, your social engineers. ... That looks like it's by somebody very angry. You could just tell. What do you guys think?
You know what? Someone said that this Prancer size thing is something you'll never forget. I did a quick search. I'm just looking at thumbnails. I think we got to watch that.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I hope you're right. Let me just get this properly set. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. And that looks right. Okay.
Tutu, I'm screaming.
Okay, so this is Prancer size.
Hello, I'm Joanna Rohrbeck of Prancer Size LLC.
Oh
and
my
I'm here today
God.
to show you the 4 modes of Prancer Size. I've got my ankle weights in place and my music's ready. So let's stop talking and do some walking.
Dude, what the hell is this?
Oh no.
Hold on here. Okay. I turned that down for us. Oh my God. I bet I turned that down for everybody because that could be, it's a well-known, even though it's a bad cover. This is,
Pause.
What?
See, Tony Regime said it in the chat, and now I can't see anything else.
I know. That is the biggest camel's toe the world has ever been shown by somebody who had no idea that it was going on and put the video up anyway.
But I think the space between her teeth is wider.
My first thought was like, it looks like if Peggy Hill died and they tried to like CG reanimate her. Not Peggy Hill. Oh my God, I messed
Peggy
that up.
Bundy.
Peggy Bundy.
Yeah. Wow. So is this serious or is this like people being funny?
I've seen her before. She seems to be serious.
She seems to be.
Wow. Because she did say it was Prancer Size LLC. Oh. Almost moose knuckle. Wow. Do we want one more shot of this? Like, I'm not.
It's not going to get better.
I want to be able to eat tonight.
Yeah. Well,
I definitely. Yeah, I'm not going to Taco Bell for a month. I'll tell you that. She's fucking serious. Look at this.
I really want someone to walk by behind her looking really confused.
Look at like she's having a stroke. Her left arm can't move. Whoops. Oh, it doesn't matter. Fuck, we don't want to keep watching this, do we? Get the hell out of here, buddy.
She'll probably get into something about the vibrational frequency of the universe.
Well,
the universal battery.
that was a really great Tim and Eric sketch. Do we have an actual video now?
I hope so. I couldn't. I was like, dance. What? That just blew me away. I had no idea. That was fucked up. Okay. So let's pick between Rose or Cassie.
Why don't we do both of them back to back?
I'm not sure that's advisable.
Oh,
we still got to pick one to come first.
Yeah. Pick your poison. Rose or Cassie?
Rose.
Cassie. I want Cassie.
Go with Steven. Cassie.
Okay. Oh God. Okay. Let's see here. There. Okay, here we go. We're all set up. Okay, this, for your viewing displeasure, is Cassie.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
supposed to hit go then. I just hit live by mistake. I've come over.
Have you ever had one of those moments where you instantly regret your decision?
Well, actually,
Yeah.
I'll keep this one active.
Hello.
We've still got. I've only ever had a 24-hour ban. So I've got 2 more chances, yeah. So I need to come over here. But I've just told it. Someone sent me a link to the Richie Allen show. There's a woman that was on there, Claire. I don't know what her name was. Economist. She'd been studying this stuff for a very, very, very long time. I think it was 12 years. She'd been looking at all the statistics and and she's predicting this year, which just backs up everything that I'm saying. I know this anyway.
Holy fuck, get to it.
System, the whole
No shit.
system, it's debt. There's no money in it. It's debt. It's an IOU, okay? When you start pumping millions and billions of printed IOUs that aren't backed to anything, it creates more debt. So this whole thing with Sunak coming in, he's got a budget and he's going to award this and he's going to award that. We've got no money. They're getting it from the bankers. It's more money that gets pumped in. They call it
Fuck is she
quantitative
talking about?
easing. Yeah, that is going to cause a problem.
When you
because
want
then
more
get
money,
rise
you
in
print
inflation. That's
more,
where your
more,
money
more.
becomes devalued. That's where the price of goods start to skyrocket, and you already see it right now. You're not hearing it. I'm hearing about it because I'm involved with a company that has to export. They're in Europe, and the nightmares it's causing with Brexit and custom charges and more. It's bullshit. This is all purposely designed. So what she was saying, it's going to get to a point. Do you remember what happened in Greece? Do you remember what happened in 2008 with Greece? And people lost their pensions and they shut the banks. People couldn't.
Is this woman capable of fucking finishing a sentence?
No.
Fucking everything. It's just the first 2/3 of a sentence, and then she starts on another one. And I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. She's babbling about money and the stock market shit and investments. There's nothing specific about it. It's just, it sounds like you need to have been listening to what was going on inside her head right before she hit live to understand what the fuck she's talking about.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that moment when she was sucking on the meth pipe before she hit go live. That's the part we're all missing.
Just close your eyes and suck it through.
I'm not so sure I want to see Rose now.
Yeah, well, I can only imagine because it's vertical. But so far, this is just rambling mumbo jumbo. And totally, what you're seeing here, folks, is meth addiction. Now, this isn't the end of it where you're losing weight and stuff. This is the early part where society hasn't yet started to shun you for always having open sores on your face.
Oh, man.
Okay, a little more. Go here. Let's get the vote up.
I'd like to see at least 1 point.
Yeah, that's what she said. Here we go.
The money out.
She's capable.
This is going to happen,
No.
but it's going to be on a scale that is worse than the Great Depression. So all these policy enforcers forcing the policy like good little Nazis, you think you're going to have a gold-plated pension? They're going to raid that. They're going to take everything. And this is a carefully engineered, orchestrated financial demolition. This is the Great Reset. And this is so they'll get you begging to go on the universal basic income. Because guess what? They've been kicking this can down the road. And this is what I find really infuriating. When you know the gig, you know the gig. I don't see the virus. I see the banks, the New World Order, the economic destruction. I see the control grid. I see all.
I, a person who's never had any medical training, see exactly what I want to see, and I just see conspiracy everywhere. And I just don't think I should listen to any experts, just money printer go, burr.
That was awesome.
Very good impression. I just want to point out, she said she sees the banks. No, she doesn't. She sees the bank. Because the sheer fact that there are multiple banks and you think greedy, power-hungry banks will all work together to achieve a common goal and not fuck each other over? What exactly is your definition of like money hunger and greed? How does that shit work in your head? It doesn't involve formulating a plan with anyone else.
Yeah. The Great Reset. Wow. This is just absolute. And she doesn't come across as a hardcore alcoholic, so it's got to be drugs. You know, I really hope she's not raising children. Can you imagine indoctrinating this level of paranoid bullshit into children?
Well, you know, there's a phenomenon.
Something on the internet.
Well, there's a phenomenon that when you push a baby through your birth canal, it makes you a sudden medical expert, you know. So you already know about vaccinations and all the mind control, 5G, coronavirus. So why aren't you listening to her? She knows everything because she's had children.
Good point. Good point. Let's check the gong vote.
We're
close. Yeah, if we just let her have a couple of more words, I'm sure we're going to get rid of this one quick. Shall we?
All right, let's see if her pupils are dilated or constricted. Which one is it?
All that because I've got the knowledge to see.
Constricted. It's Coke.
This is where we're going. This is going to be
Oh, hound.
proportions. She did mention about people with cryptocurrency. You wait, that's about to crash as well. The stock market is about to crash. The Bank of England, they already pumped it out there. I see a post and I shared it. By 2 years' time, the Bank of England won't be issuing cash. It will be issuing digital currency. That, my friends, is
It won't be issuing cash, it'll be digital currency. Lady, where have you been for the last 20 years?
Yeah, no kidding.
Probably longer, Dick. I heard that.
Yeah. I mean, good God, you could get credit cards in the 1970s. That's digital currency. It was a little bit digital then, but same thing.
What year was the gold standard dissolved and money became a copy of something with no original? The 1970s, 74, 76, something like that.
What an idiot. Wow. That was insanity. Holy.
Oh, that's wild. That's hilarious to me. That what that means then is she thinks that when she looks at her account balance somewhere, she thinks that money is physically in a room with her name on it.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Oh boy, wow. I got some beachfront property in Saskatchewan to sell you, lady. Yeah. Thank you, Jake. The only other Canadian.
She must think that banks transfer funds by Uber.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. If she wants to just head over to Calgary, there, I'll make sure that she's first in line for the next ocean liner cruise that comes through on my dime. Okay. Idiots, more idiots. Well, we have more idiots. Let's dive in and see what the pile has to offer. Let's see here. Well, okay. Do we not have to do what about hell? How many times do I have to do what about hell? Come on.
Oh, we did what about hell? I remember now.
Did we? Okay.
It's the one. Isn't it the one that's for some reason focused on a space shuttle mission?
Oh, that's right. Yes. Okay. You're right. Okay. I do remember it not making sense now that you say that. Good one. Okay. So, hold on a second here, because I'm not even asking you guys. I'm loading a video, and it is. Oh God, it is. Okay, I was going to intro this and say, here is an old man in his car being a flurf, but sorry, it's Cece.
Oh, no. Cece.
Hold on.
Wait, Cece?
From
Westchester County, New York?
Or anything like that.
Westchester County.
All right.
I like this guy. I don't know why.
Okay.
He's nice.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris from New York, Westchester County.
Westchester County. Westchester County.
Oh, he vapes? Oh,
I'm here on my
course.
day off, just getting some shit done. And I just want to tell this guy who's got Jersey
You forgot.
plates
Wife
on it,
kicked
and he's
me
got
out.
Tesla. Oh, I love Teslas.
Oh, this is the one that
energy
fucking
energy efficient.
goes off
The
on a
batteries
Tesla.
inside of your Tesla to recycle costs more money than it does to recycle this car, which is gas. Oh, let's
Gasp.
see here. You know, he's parked illegally, and it's really annoying because I can't make a left turn here. I know. Can you move your Tesla? Because I can't see. It's blocking my view right here. Do you have it?
Wow.
I'm sorry for blocking the sidewalk here, but the Tesla right here. See the Tesla? It's blocking my view.
Wait, pause. Did anybody hear anybody speak back or see any shadow or light movement that suggests that anybody was there?
I didn't catch anything.
That
Not a
whole
damn
thing
thing.
was faked. I'm pretty sure that was just him miming.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Because I was sitting there listening. I was like, wait, a flat earther interacting with a person in like a normal conversation? I have to hear this. But then I didn't hear a sound. And I'm like, wait, this whole thing's a pantomime. Come on, Chris.
Yeah.
Are you claiming Teslas don't exist?
The whole thing's a pantomime, Kevin. I think you've been watching too many Leo videos.
It's a charade, I tell you. All right, we can let him go. I thought that was amusing that from what I can tell, I don't think there's another person there that he's speaking to.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm blocking him because I can't make the left turn. He's blocking my view. And there are other cars, there's other traffic. He's blocking my view right now. Okay, all right. Oh, okay. All right, he's got the what is that? The PA50D. All right. But how is he going to get out? Because I'm blocking him. He's blocking me. I can't see anything. You shouldn't be parked there. I know. You shouldn't be parked there. Huh? You shouldn't be parked there. I'm leaving. I'm in the car. Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh, my God.
There's a human.
I stand corrected. I'll be a monkey's uncle. There is another human being in Chris's vicinity. That isn't his wife telling him he's an idiot.
Wow. But because this human is interacting with Chris will be told he's an idiot soon.
Most likely. It's fascinating to me though, like just to see them interact with like a normal person. You know, it's like seeing a dog stand on its hind legs. All right.
Oh man.
At least he's interacting.
Yeah. Well, because I think it's because like the way they make their videos, they come off as like insane on the surface. Like if you were to just look at them and say, "Excuse me, sir, do you have the time?" They'd start telling you that like time is a construct created by the government to make you believe you're gonna die soon. Like you can't imagine a normal conversation with a flat earther, but I assume they happen. Just haven't had any evidence of it yet. This may be it. So far, it's normal. So far, it's can you move your car? That's a normal conversation so far.
Do we have a little more and see?
Let's do it.
Let's
Should
see.
be parked there. Okay, good. I hope he sees my plate. Okay, we're just having fun on a it feels like a Sunday to me, but it's actually a Wednesday. Okay, so the previous video. Oh my gosh! Holy shit! I didn't know this. That without atmosphere, helicopters can't fly. Don't you understand this? I mean, this is simple fucking physics.
Dear.
Without air density, helicopters can't fly.
Oh my
It's a
goodness.
chopper. It goes like this.
Oh,
It
yeah.
lifts wind up. Don't you understand that?
It does.
It lifts wind up. If there's no wind, if there's no air, if there's no atmosphere, if there's no pressure, you can't fly a fucking helicopter. Holy shit. And people are fucking buying this shit. I mean,
look, he's foaming at the mouth.
They just are so fucking trained. Sorry.
Come on, say it.
Sounds mad.
Say it, Chris. Say Mars has no atmosphere. Come on, fucking say it.
I just wanted to make sure you got that out because I knew what you were going for. So let's see what he comes up with.
Really, how much more can I tell people this? I mean, they're just so fucking trained. They don't understand anything about physics. They don't. I mean, simple. I mean, just look it up. All right. Okay. Look, if you're not a flat earther at this point, and you're just finding my video.
Cece, I agree. Just look it up. Go to Google right now and ask it, does Mars have an atmosphere? That should have been your first step. Because he's trying to go for, these sheep believe that we landed a helicopter on Mars, but you can't fly a helicopter on Mars because there's no atmosphere. But there is an atmosphere. It's quite thin, but it's there.
Yeah, and they compensated for that by making the rotor blades 4 times bigger than they normally would be on Earth, you fucking moron.
4 times bigger, and if I remember correctly, spinning crazy fast.
Oh, crazy fast.
Colorado Biker Prepper says Mars is slowly losing its atmosphere, although technically isn't that true of us as well?
Mm-hmm.
And NASA put out a video where they actually put it in a friggin' pressure chamber, reduced the air pressure inside to Mars level, and the thing flew.
Yeah.
Wait, so then it flew in Mars' atmosphere in Earth's gravity?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point, too. Yeah, because Mars only has, what, a 1/6 of Earth's gravity?
Yeah.
About a third, I thought.
Either way, you can't simulate gravity in a vacuum chamber, can you?
Yeah, well, that's why I didn't think they could really test it on Earth, because they couldn't adjust for the gravity.
But the thing is, they did a test where they tethered it from above to simulate Mars gravity.
Oh, okay,
and it still took off.
Okay, that's interesting. Ash Scott, what? They tested it before they sent it to Mars?
No.
Like, it's just it's so hilarious to me that imagine this in Chris's world, right? So in Chris's world, we're told that Mars has no atmosphere. That's not true, but this is his world, right? And in his world, NASA also said, oh, yeah, we sent a helicopter to Mars. And then, like, 20 minutes later, they were having a secret meeting, and they went, shit, we forgot there's no atmosphere on Mars, and we can't fly a helicopter there. They're going to figure out it's all fake. Like, you really think they wouldn't have thought about that for a few more minutes? It's absurd to me that, once again, in a flat earther's world, space agencies are simultaneously the most brilliant and moronic people in the world. And I don't know how it's possible. Someone else talk, because there's a lot of awkward silence after I finish speaking.
No, just nodding in agreement.
This guy's
exactly.
Fucking moron. That's all there is to it.
Yeah. And wow, is he like he's getting I don't know if it's just me or not, but since knowing who he is and what he's all about and stuff, I sense much more anger in him. Oh, I just Jedi'd out, didn't I? I sense more. Yeah, I sense more anger coming through him. His inner Pratt is evolving and coming out.
Why are they all so mad all the time? Like they just rage post every day.
Yeah.
Because no one takes them seriously.
It's like, why are you so mad, though?
Well, to be
the madder
fair,
they get, the more I want to troll them.
to be fair, I did just rage right back at Chris, although my rage comes from a place of frustration where it's like, why won't you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah. But that's exactly what he's doing. That's why he's raging. He is so convinced that he's right, and everybody around him is just idiot sheep. And that's what's getting him so frustrated. And it's really funny because, I mean, sure, there's been a few times in life where one person, like what was his name, Wagner, Continental Drift. There's been a few times in life where one person was actually right when everybody else was wrong. CC, Chris, do you really think it's you, dude? Really? Oh, Jesus Christ. More then?
So I do agree with what I think it was Facty who said it earlier. He was asking who his dentist is. He does have very nice teeth. But the one positive I'll give him, he's taking care of his teeth.
His hair is almost as white, so yeah, it is nice.
Hey, I mean, his hair may be white, but it's there. Pratt.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, God. I mean, I could shave my head and make 7 or 8 toupees for Pratt. Sorry ass fucker.
Woden Toad, you're right. He does look like a used car salesman.
Yeah. Actually, it looks like he's about to take a bite of a carrot the way his mouth is right there. It's got a bit of a bunny thing going on.
He's going to turn to the camera and say, "What's up, Doc?"
Yeah, that's it, man. Well, okay, a little bit more rant then. And that's just the nutsack. Ugly German truths. Here we go.
From nowhere, and God knows where the hell you're finding it. And if you just think with your head, if there's no atmospheric pressure at all, if there's no air, if there's nothing,
like where,
and you're flying
come on,
a chopper
boy,
like this, what's going to lift that chopper up, that helicopter up? Because there's nothing at all.
Where?
What?
So go ahead.
He won't say it.
Trained rats, listen to your music. Go ahead. Go to your baseball games. Play your lottery. Play your bullshit. Play your nonsense. Get your modifications for your vehicles to make you feel superior. You know, I mean, really, I just wake the fuck up. You become indoctrinated with this nonsense. And
create a YouTube channel and rant insanely.
Going down a rabbit hole. And look at this guy. He's such in a rush. He's got to pass me on the shoulder. I mean, and he's from Florida. It's just, it doesn't, I mean, people are...
Okay, whoa. What does "and he's from Florida" have anything to do with anything? I totally missed that. Is there a gag Americans know that I don't?
Because Florida man.
Yeah.
Florida's the resident crazy state. But I'm willing to bet that someone passing him, I'm willing to bet that he wasn't moving all that quickly because he's constantly glancing into a camera and needing to double check where he is. If you're going to drive without killing yourself doing what he's doing, you're going to have to drive a little slower than usual.
Yeah. I just want to bring something up here. I just queued up something in the background there, and this is a time lapse of a sandstorm on Mars.
Yeah.
No atmosphere, eh? Nothing.
Jeez. Go figure.
You can't be this stupid, CC. Come on. It's on the same platform you're bitching. I'm on YouTube. See the interface? Fuck.
And yet, notice how he hasn't said the word Mars once?
Yeah.
I'm convinced because he's come so close. I'm convinced he's intentionally not saying the word Mars so that when everyone who knows he's an idiot comments on his video and says, Mars has an atmosphere, he can go, "Oh, you thought I was talking about Mars? I didn't say Mars."
Yeah, because we've sent so many helicopters to alien planets, it's hard to keep track of it at this point. Fuck.
They tried once with the moon and then they remembered, that's not going to work.
Yeah. Since it was built by aliens, who knows what's in it? We shouldn't be sending stuff there anyway, right? It's my favorite line from Ancient Aliens when that Sucralose guy says, "My question is, who built the moon?" It's just the best thing I've ever heard in my life.
Well, obviously it was giants, according to what's his face, stupid Aussie flat Earth, whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Flat Earth Aussie head injury.
They scraped it out of the Grand Canyon and built it because they worship the moon or the sun or some shit. I don't remember.
That's what the Devil's Tower was then. It was just a place to sit when you were tired. Okay, we're stalling. A little more CC then?
Yeah, okay. A little bit more.
All right.
Say Mars, you prick.
To what's going on. And I was too. Clueless. Stupid. You know, I remember one time I forgot what the speaker... whatever it was a 12-inch bass speaker that I had in my room, and it required a lot of ampage, a lot of power. And I put it in the back seat of my car. I blew a fuse because I thought I was cool, because I had that bass. A 12-inch woofer was pretty big back then. You know how much bass that sounded like? And I got Mr. Hummer back here. That's right. He's got a Hummer 2. He's got all the front, the thing on it, on the top, which is the push bar, which really on most of the cars, people don't realize serve no purpose at all.
So that's where all the Hummers went.
But it's cool, that's
thank God.
That's the
I
thing.
went to Westchester County.
So now he's got cool. People.
I don't give a shit.
People like to fucking dress up their cars.
And I keep everything down to a minimum. But what the hell am I talking about this for? I mean, it's just.
Don't ask me, you fucking dumbass.
Okay, look. Okay, just want to put a video out again.
How was that? His heart rate monitor go off?
Shit.
Anyway, look. I thank you for subbing. I thank you for viewing my videos and let me be a part of your life.
That's a weird ending.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't know.
That was
all over the place. He started out bitching about some dude with a Tesla, moved on to bitching about how much he doesn't understand about aerodynamics on Mars, and then finishes up bitching about people who like to do touch-ups to make their cars look nicer. What the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, first and foremost, there's nothing you can do to a Hummer to make it look better. So let's just end that one right there.
Well, yeah, he did do that. He did solve the mystery of where all the Hummers in the world went, because I haven't seen one in years, and apparently they're all in Westchester County.
We have at least 2 in this town, dude. It's so pathetic.
I haven't seen them.
Yeah, and the one girl that drives one is probably 4'11". It's really funny. She has a step stool that she drops out leans over and drops out so she can get it in and out comfortably. It's really funny.
I've seen that. I've seen people with an SUV that have to carry a step stool.
Yeah. You ever heard of a sedan? Like, seriously.
Dick, I don't want to read it, but I'm sure you'd love to read it. That thing Woden Toad just said.
The only good Hummer is one your wife gives you on your birthday. Exactly.
Isn't that the truth, eh?
Like, it wasn't at South Park. Hey, having a big sale, Hummer Nation, and nobody cares. Isn't that South Park?
He's trying to get the kids' attention, and the adults are going, "Stay away from that strange man."
Yeah. CC is so boring to debunk. Here we are making fun of people with Hummers. Like, that's hilarious. Oh man. So it's almost, what is it now? Okay, it's 6:42. So we got like 18 minutes. We could toss in a really quick video and then do wrap-ups and stuff and hand it over to Cheese. Because we said if we did Cassie first, we were gonna do Rose, and
yeah.
So at least play the first part of it and find out how angry we're going to be tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's a preemptive strike.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Rose. Okay, make sure she's all lined up there and there. Okay, so oh fuck, here we go. Wait a minute. Don't you dare. Okay, good, it behaved. Oh, I thought it was gonna go on me. There we go. So this is Rose.
Hi you guys, give me an energy boost, that's right. So I'm just cooking in the kitchen. I'm making a nice Chinese today for my family. And what I want to do is I just want to quickly share this little gem with you. So I posted a picture on, basically, that has got an old Indian, a native Indian, let's say, gentleman. It's a caricature, it's a picture. And there's also somebody else. And basically it turns around and says, what are the problems of the world? Well, do you know what? Okay, all right. The problems are when you don't look inside, when you don't reflect. Now, we've had a couple of comments on there, so let me try and explain this to everybody, okay? Yes, we've got chemtrails. Yes, our food is being poisoned. Yes, our brain is being dumbed down.
Oh, God.
Fluoride in there. Yes, we have many things going against us. Yes, we have inoculations. Yes, okay, we've been fitted up, we've been set up. But let me tell you this, okay? Above everything and anything is free will, okay? There's no ifs and buts about it. Now, obviously, I'm not talking about children. That picture's not of a child. That person's of an adult, okay? Let me tell you this. As you are in your life path, as you are growing, as you are learning about this reality, you are very pure as a child, okay? You will have experiences that bring you to your enlightenment, all right? Those memories will stay with you. I can roll off five memories as a child that I remember so strongly. And the reason why I was supposed to
Congratulations.
remember those memories is because they shaped me and formed me to the person that I am today. And this is what we've got going on right now, where people are now being tricked with the use of the language, okay? The bastardized language, because that's what's happened to it, designed to make you languish. And this is why they're using words like mandatory and such like, when it has no basis. It can't make you do anything. And those people are now being manipulated and tricked.
You think nobody can make you do anything? You got a fucking long, rough life to left. First of all, I wish Alita Battle Angel good luck in her new YouTube career. Her eyes are freaking enormous. Is that a filter, or is that just like the power of makeup? I don't know. But yeah, that's a whole lot of foolishness she's talking about there. She is a wonderful example of
that all conspiracies are fact.
That seemed to be the common thread.
Yeah.
I will say she does do a wonderful example of exemplifying the Barney Stinson crazy hot scale.
It's like driving through a nice neighborhood and noticing that one house is always sitting there empty.
But yeah, I mean, how many wrong things did she say? Well, my issue with these conspiracies of like mass efforts at controlling people, like chemtrails or fluoride in the water. Y'all know the elites drink water too, right? Like, y'all know the elites live in cities. Like, how does the big bad they hide from all of these things that are everywhere?
No, but see, they get special water that's filtered and magic.
Do they live in the sky?
They don't drink pleb water like we have.
But how are they avoiding the chemtrails unless they live at 36,000 feet?
Or in orbit. Somebody ought to tell these dumb fucks that Elysium was just a movie.
That's why you need all the vaccines, because it makes you susceptible to the rest of it.
Yeah. Basically a bunch of spineless fucking losers who are coming up with everything they can to blame for their lot in life.
And most of them don't have that bad of a lot in life. They're mostly these, entitled idiots.
Pretty much.
Well, I mean, looking at her, she's got it way too zoomed in to see much of her house around her, but she seems to be doing just fine for herself.
If you can afford that much makeup, holy, you better not be eating craft dinner every night.
I think she might suffer from the problem of having been pretty. No one said no to her entire life.
It looks like one of those girls who doesn't remove her makeup at night. What she does is she has a mask of herself and she just draws makeup in each morning and presses it to her face. There we go, ready for another day. But
she has Homer Simpson's patented makeup gun.
Well, we're coming on 10-2. Shall we give her another minute or two and then we can point and laugh and wrap it up?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right.
But one thing I must stress to you is this. Those people have chosen that life path, okay? That have chosen to make that decision. If the Almighty gave you free will, that can never be denied. They'll jostle you, they'll coerce you, they'll manipulate you, they'll put you under pressure, they'll twist your arm. You're not flying unless you're inoculated. Well, guess what? All right, you've still got a choice. You've still got a choice. I know what they're doing is giving you consequences of your choices with a gun pointed at your head.
Fucking Bible thumper too. Oh,
yep.
So, I know we gonged it, but if you live in a society, because we live in a society, they have little guidelines and rules and stuff. So if you want to participate in the things that the society does, you have to follow those protocols. If you don't want to get inoculated and you can't fly, tough shit. Unless you come up with your own airline and your own traffic lanes in the sky, tough shit.
Yeah.
You want to participate in a society, but you don't want to follow anything that society is set up to keep things running at least somewhat smoothly, get fucked.
Exactly. Well said.
I mean, we have free will not to follow the speed limit, but if you break it, there are consequences.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you can choose not to follow the speed limit whenever you want, but there's a penalty for it.
But that might go back to what Purple was saying earlier. I wouldn't be surprised if odds are the times that she sped in her life and was pulled over, she flashed the cop a nice smile and didn't get a ticket.
I'm sure she flashed the cop, but I'm not sure about this smile.
I'm being fucking appropriate.
Yeah, I'm not.
Had to throw the F word in there. But she does seem like the kind of person who doesn't understand that sometimes you will not get your way. And she's just young enough that she hasn't quite figured that out yet. Because,
that's another thing that I've noticed is that there's a lot of people in this world that somehow survive to adulthood without coping with people telling them no.
Yeah.
They don't have any sense of boundaries when it comes to the word no. They want what they want, when they want it, how they want it, and they just cannot handle people not immediately giving it to them.
Well, we did have about a decade where that became a popular parenting thing. And now these people are adults.
Some of these folks didn't grow up lower end of the middle class scale or even poor, because that shit don't fly in lower class homes. I'm just saying.
And it shows.
And it shows.
Yeah, some of y'all were not used as the remote because there was only a couple channels.
Right. Some of y'all didn't get to go on your fancy dancy trips because your parents didn't have no money, and it shows. Just saying.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, that was definitely a case of shut the fuck up, sit your punk ass down, and I'm going to explain how the world actually works. The thing with her is... the thing with her is I'm really, really hoping that she says, I'm cooking for the family or whatever. I hope it's like your younger brothers and sisters. Please don't tell me you fucking procreated thinking like you do now. I'm sure she did, but I'm hoping, So let's go. Let's see, Kevin. I think it's roundtable wrap up time.
Whew. Don't stick your dick in crazy. That's all.
Good one. Purple.
Okay. Am I going around the table? Sorry, was I supposed to?
Yeah. Do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Mr. Dawson, yourself, what do you think of tonight?
I am still not 100% sure. I think. Well, if I was to make a guess, I think that CC Chris probably had a McDonald's straw stuck to that bitch's ear and sucked her brain straight out. Didn't like the taste, spit it on the floor, and they both sat there empty-headed on a park bench staring at the sun.
Fair enough. Let's see. Steaming Cup of Reason, what do you think of tonight?
Just a whole lot of friggin' stupid piled on one. To the other. It's like, fucking geez, when is this mountain of stupid gonna tip over? Holy crap. I've seen some stupid shit, but CC, Chris, Westchester County, fucking loser of the century. And the thing that pisses me off the most about him is his fucking arrogance.
One thing there's steaming is it's no longer a mountain of stupid that might tip over. It's an island, remember?
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's sink that fucker, okay?
Everybody get on the left side.
That's right. Everybody to the left.
An island roughly the size of Guam, no comparison intended. Purple rhymes with orange. What did you think of tonight?
I think my brain shrank, but I guess it's a good thing because it should mean less sinus pressure, right?
Fair. That's fair. Vishanti, what do you think of tonight?
I think some people are spoiled brats and need to learn how an actual functioning society works.
Well said.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well said. And last but certainly not least, Aimee, what do you think of tonight?
Oh my gracious. Now my head hurts. Yeah, they need more than two brain cells to rub together to realize how society works and to be able to function in said society. And it sounds like the people that we saw tonight, oh my gracious, they need some serious help. Especially CC from Westchester County. He foaming at the mouth there, that's a serious issue. So, and yes, Mars has an atmosphere. It'll fly fine. The helicopter will fly fine. So, jeez. But I had a great time. Thank you, Purple, for coming. And I want to thank everybody in the chat as well for coming. Don't forget, we have great shows tomorrow and the after show over on Cheesemondo's in a few minutes. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Colorado biker prepper getting a little political. I think this is the perfect example why 97th trimester abortion should be legal.
I feel that. I feel that.
Wow, that's a good one. Well, what do you think, fellow babies? I think we're done, aren't we? Should we call it a night?
I think so.
Yes, please.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you're walking along and you see a nice shiny quarter and you lean over to pick it up and you hear, "Don't be a fucking idiot," just look up and say, "No!
Ooh.
No!"
Hush.
That was perfect.